good, YouTube? Back at it again with another video, and as y'all can see by the title, I got another banger for y'all. I got one that no folk don't be really talking about. I got one that you might want to kind of save this video. You might want to put this one in the vault, because this one right here juicy, especially for the guys, especially for y'all guys, y'all horn dogs. This one is for y'all. But before we get into the video, man, make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you never miss a notification. Down below, I will be going live in my membership very soon here. I post all type of exclusive content that I do not post on my main channel, so go ahead and join the membership if you want to. It's only $2.99 a month, $5.99 for all my supers. PDF with 20 jobs plus in the description below, and also my ebook explaining how to get into the industry. I also have a promo code for Blue Water Maritime if you are trying to get your STCW credentials to put in your MMC. That is also down below, and my promo code is TR350. With all that being said, man, it's been kind of hard for me to record videos out here with our very different schedule. And you know, 1 minute we up at 1 in the morning, next minute we up at 5 in the morning. It's just hard to record. But I told myself when I got the time I was gonna record this video. I was gonna record this one right here because I know it's a lot of people in school, and a lot of people be asking me about stuff that be going on overseas. So I'm gonna put y'all folks on game, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put y'all on game. I always do so, you know what I'm saying? Go get your popcorn, go make your food, sit down at your table, get your food ready, get your drink, put your drink right there, and then I want you to put your phone on your drink. I need y'all to lock in, because I'm finna give y'all the full uncut as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna really dive deep into it. Y'all seen the title. Y'all seen the title, so let's get into it. But this what really be going on overseas when you get overseas, fam. So, hold on. Tighten up. And it's cold out here, gang, so let me come on. Goddamn. Blisters. Let's make sure y'all get y'all some blisters and put on some blisters. You know what I'm saying? We walk around with your lips crusty, and I know your lips crusty, so lick your lips, fam. Lick your lips. But go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get right into the video. This will be going on overseas, gang. So when I first went overseas, like my first time going overseas, the very, very, very first place I ever went overseas was Japan, right? So when I got to Japan, everything was cool, you know. It's kind of different when you move around, so you need to have Google Translate on your phone. You need to really be aware of your surroundings, pay attention to what's going on. You need to have WhatsApp on your phone, because sometimes your carrier won't work. So if you got T-Mobile, Sprint, all that type of stuff, it'll work over there, it just won't work as good. You know what I'm saying? So WhatsApp is very important. So when you go overseas, make sure you download WhatsApp. Matter of fact, make sure you download WhatsApp before you go overseas. Set your people up, like your family members, friends. If you got kids, set your kids up with WhatsApp, and y'all get connected on WhatsApp so y'all are able to communicate, because sometimes it's a little hard. And then, you know, with some of those carriers, if you make a call and you overseas, and then that phone bill come, your phone bill mess around be $900, $1,000. You don't want them problems. Download WhatsApp. So when I first got overseas, you know, everything was cool. The communication was a little off with the companies, because, you know, I had kind of got there in the middle of the night, and then when I called back to America, when nobody answered the phone, and I called the ship, I don't know, it was a little weird. But I got to the ship. The first thing I noticed off rip was just everything was just different. The customs just different. Children walk around. You ain't got to worry about nobody snatching no kids. I mean, kids 4 and 5 years old taking a train by themselves, walking around. The city is very busy. You know what I'm saying? People walk with a purpose. You know, when you going up and down the escalator, if you're going up the escalator, you gotta stand to the left side, because everybody else is walking up the escalator on the right side. So it was just little stuff like that I just noticed off real. As I'm out there and I'm doing my thing, I start to, you know, build a relationship with some of the people out there and some of the guys on the ship. And I noticed everybody like to go out, and they like to have fun, and they like to, you know, experience these different countries. Me personally, I was never like the type to like really go out. Like even when you watch my YouTube videos, like you will see like there's not too many videos of me like just exploring these countries I went to. One, I didn't really care like that. Like I don't eat like international food. Like I'm not really a big fan of sushi and this and all that other type shit. I did eat chicken when I was in Japan. Japan and Korea got the best fried chicken on this earth. I didn't know Asian people could cook chicken like that. Asian people cook chicken better than black folks, but that's a whole nother video. I promise. If y'all go to any Asian cuisine restaurant, order the fried chicken, I promise you, you'll never go back. But you know, the guys and all that, I never, the guys and all that would go out, but I never was like the type to just really be just out there. Like my number one goal to this day, when I go to work, I'm going to work. I don't care nothing about no having no fun, about no going out. I'm saving all my bread, saving all my money. And I just don't care. I bring my game. Y'all see I got my game. I make me a little player or something. I'll be playing GTA offline, play 2K offline, Madden offline, make me a little player and create me a little player in my head and, oh, I'm gonna win 7 Super Bowls, I'm gonna do this and that. But I just was never the type to just be going out, because me personally, I don't care. But one day, somebody asked me to be like the driver, like, you know, the ship had like a company vehicle and they wanted to go out to like the club or something like that, and they needed a driver. So I'm like, all right, bet I'll drive, but I'm going back to the ship, so just call me when y'all get done, woo bam. So I did that a few times, and I would notice like these guys, like they not just going to the clubs, like they going to these little duck off spots too, like, you know. And I'm like, I'm the type of person, like, I ain't really that. I ain't really nosy like that. I ain't really, like, whatever you got going on, that's show business. You feel me? But I'm out here. And I'm out here for a long time, so I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm going to figure it out, but I don't want to act, because I don't want to seem like the type of shit be in y'all business, because I don't really care what y'all got going on. So I got cool with one of the guys on there, and he was just telling me, like, yeah, this is where you go in. And when you go in, the girls be in there, and you just can like pick whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. They got cards to show you they ain't got X, Y, and Z, and you can do X, Y, Z with them. So I'm like, what? They out here selling Gucci bags? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That what we gonna call it. We gonna call it Gucci bags. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, what? They out here selling Gucci? And he like, yeah, like, shit, $50 can get you 2 Gucci bags at one time. I'm like, shit, like, I'm from the A, right? I'm from the A, and this always been my motto. And I've been with my girl for a long time, so I never was into that, but I just thought it was very intriguing to me that you can just buy Gucci bags. You just walk in, get your Gucci bags, and then run back to the boat, like, whatever you want to do. So it used to blow my mind. But in my head, like, I ain't gonna say I'm from the hood, but I ain't from the burbs either. Like, I'm right down the middle where, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not something that we do. We too player for that. Like, we too, that's not what we doing. I'm not paying for something that I can get for free. I've been getting for free since I've been, you know what I'm saying, getting Gucci bags. So I'm like, you know what, next time you go, I want to go in because I want to see like how I look. Like, I can't believe this. He like, fam, it's like Rush Hour, fam. Like, y'all ever watch Rush Hour, the movie? I think it was like the first or second one. Like, when y'all go in, you can kind of like, you know what I'm saying, they standing there like this. They standing there like this type shit. And you like, y'all want that one? I want that one. And I want that one. So it's like that, bro. She get wicked, bro. Also, they got this same thing in Singapore. If you go on Google and you type in Singapore Orchard Towers, it's shut down now. But y'all can look up, like, she used to get wicked in Singapore. My first time I go in, she like, you know, in certain places they be like, won't you take your shoes off and the bound, wash your hand, I'm like, all right, cool. Make sure you up age and all type of stuff like that. Go in, and it's literally like rush hour. I'm like, nah, ma'am, I'm just on here just to drop my brother off. But so she's like, no, come look, la la la, do it, la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. Whole time I wanted to look anyway. That was my point of like even parking and doing whatever we was doing. Go in, and it smell real good, like the aroma real good. When you come in, folk touching you all on your shoulders and shit, and I'm just like, what the hell, like, excuse me, don't touch me. I don't like being touched. That's just me personally. Like, my thing is, you can tell when guys ain't never, you know what I'm saying, really had no emotion like that when it comes to the females, because they get around other females that's like willing to just give it up, and they just be, yeah, man, like, yeah. We've been doing this, like, we've been doing this since high school, man. Y'all need to pipe down. It be a lot of lames, like, it be a lot of lames that just be, they get around these girls and they just be too turned. Like, we've been doing this. But I go in and it's dead ass like rush hour. You pick whatever girl you want. It's very clean, their aroma is just dark. And like I said, I done been through too many situations. I like to be aware of my surroundings. I need to know where the nearest exit is at, all type of shit. So I'm telling Buddy, like, bro, I'm about to peel up out of here, because she already, like, she trying to get me up in here for real, and I got girls walking up on me, touching me and shit. I ain't really feeling that shit. I go back to the ship and get right on my own. Like, I ain't feeling, no. And I got a girl, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just not. He like, all right, bro, I understand. Like, whoop whoop. I call you when I'm done. I'm finna get right, though. I'm like, shit. Mind you, we had just got paid. So remember I told you, like, $50 can get you like two Gucci bags at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think Buddy went in there and spent the bag. Like, he getting the baddest thing in there. Like, you know, he got money. So, anyways, I end up leaving. I end up going back to the shop. I end up leaving. He called me. He like, bro, I don't need no ride. Like, it's some dudes out here. Like, they gonna drive me back to the shop. I'm like, what you mean, dudes out here? He's like, it's some guys out here. I think it's a taxi service. He said he'll take me back to the pier, or he'll take me back to the dock. I'm like, all right, bro, just like be safe, man. Like, be safe. Like, you don't know where you at. Like, but I could tell, like, a lot of these guys you gonna get on the ship with, they from all different parts of the country, man. Like Arkansas, Florida, New York, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys ain't really cut like that. Like, they don't know to be on point. Like, they just don't know. They just green. Like, they just green. So I'm telling them, like, man, be on point, bro. I don't care where we at. Like, even though it may seem safe, gang, you American in a foreign country, and you black. Like, when you black, like, you got that just extra, folk just looking at you just a little bit extra than they would have looked at, you know, a Caucasian brother or sister. So just be careful. He like, all right, bro. Like, he like, bro, I can't wait to get back to the ship and tell you, whoop the bound, whoop the bound. He like, all right. So I don't hear nothing from him. I go to bed, I get up, cause I think I got like gangway watch, like at like 3 in the morning, or I forgot, it was like at some type of weird ass time. And I'm looking at my phone, and I don't see that he ever text me that he got back or none of that. So I call him, no answer. I call him, no, it wasn't no answer. It went straight to voicemail. Like, his phone might have been dead or something. And then I didn't want to go knock on his door, because I'm like, damn, if he sleep, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to wake him up. So come to find out, long story short, he ended up getting back on the boat. But what happened in between me going to bed and him going to sleep is gonna blow y'all mind, right? And this is why I need y'all to be careful when y'all go out there and y'all don't know where the hell y'all at. Especially my females too. I really want my females to be safe, because this sex trafficking shit is real. He told me, word for word, again. He told me, he was like, man, I came back from the thing, you know, I told you not to come get me, because, you know, some guys out there saying that they was a taxi service. He said, man, come to find out, man, the man wasn't even no taxi service. He talking about he ain't finna take me back if I don't give him 200 USD. I'm like, what, he told you that? He was like, yeah, he told me that. I'm like, so what you do? You ain't have your knife. See, one thing about me, I keep the motherfucker on me. Now, you can't travel with no gun. But when you in them foreign countries and all of that, like, I always, like, used to just keep my knife on me. Like, I used to say it was for work purposes, and I just used to always just keep it on me. Like, just in case somebody, I'm in another place. I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I used to walk back to the boat in these like little valleyways, and you be walking and it be dark. Like, I just need something real quick so I can, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, the man basically robbed me, fam. Like, the man got me for 200, bro. He like, I'm confused. I'm like, so you just gave him the 200? He's like, bro, it was dark. And this is why I tell y'all don't be drinking. He was like, it was dark and I was a little, like, they hadn't got me a little tipsy. And I'm like, so you got. He said, bro, yes, 200 USD. He was like, I think the taxis to get there was like only like 25, 30 USD max. He got robbed for 200. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't do nothing about it because he didn't know where he was at. And he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know where he was at, and he was a little drunk. And the man, he said the man was being like real, like serious about like not taking him back. Like, he was like, I'll drop you off anywhere. He's like, I'll drop you off right here in the, you know what I'm saying? Where we was at, it was busy, but it was like, it was very local. It was very like, this wasn't like touristy gang. So anything could have happened to bro. Like, bro slipping heavy, you know. And the man was like, I need 200 USD. I'm not taking you back 200 USD. And he said when he tried to get out the car, because he was just going to go to somebody else, the man had to just pulled off. Had just started driving. And like driving fast, like he wasn't going to let him out. He said, he gave him the address to the port. He said, man, take me here. I'll give you 220. Because now he a little scary, tipsy, remember? And this is what they do. Sometimes these folks will be sitting out there and they'll be watching. They'll know you're not from their area, and they'll play like a taxi driver or something like that, and they'll get you. Sometimes I done have folks get knives pulled on them, all type of shit, like dead ass. So I'm trying to put y'all on game. He said, man, right when I try to get off, man, the man pulled off on me, so I'm scared for real. I'm like, man. So what you do? He like, man, I paid him, man. I paid him. Shit, he took me back. I got out, I slammed the door, and he pulled off. And then I went up the gangway. I had to drink some water because I was a little fucked up, man. Just trying to make it back to work on time. With the band, but I ain't never doing that shit again. If I do, it gotta be official taxi company. And this is what I want to tell y'all, man. When y'all go over there, be mindful who car y'all jump in. Be mindful when y'all go out there and y'all paying for them Gucci bags. Be mindful of like, just be on point with your surroundings. Watch them females, like, it be a lot of shit going on nowadays, and I just want y'all to be safe. Cause a lot of them guys be going out there paying for them Gucci bags, but they go with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you into that type of shit, and you into that little freaky deaky shit, go with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do nothing like that by yourself. I ain't got to worry about my girls, because my girls ain't into no shit like that. They'll bring their own, you know what I'm saying, whoop the bam, and they'll be straight on the boat. You know what I'm saying? But y'all guys, y'all horn dogs. And I don't know what it is about them Asian cultures and in Africa and all that, but people love to just go out and just buy Gucci bags. Like, be more player than that. And if you do, gang, be safe. Like, be safe. I done seen folks catch shit too. And then come back on the boat and then be screaming like, oh, burn it, woo woo. Like, y'all be safe out there. Like, shit get wicked out there. So I was just trying to tell y'all that little story, cause he had called me the other day and I was thinking about that shit, and I brought it up. I'm like, you remember when we was in Japan, gang? Remember when we first started, we was in Japan and you paid for some Gucci bags and you left and buddy robbed you for your 200. He's like, hell yeah, man, I remember that shit. Get what? He ain't learned, cause he's still out there paying for Gucci bags. He's still out there paying for Gucci bags. I tell y'all that story, man, put y'all on game. I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it entertaining and informative, because it is a serious thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Sex trafficking real. You don't want nobody snatch your ass up and you don't know where you at. You know, a lot of y'all like to go out there and drink beers and shit. And when you go out with somebody. Go out with 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So, and I probably shouldn't have left them, but I wasn't finna just be waiting around while you in there getting Gucci bags. Like, I'm just not doing that. So with all that being said, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Folks out here is crazy as hell. Like I said, my ebook, if you're trying to get into this industry, is down below. My PDF with the 20 plus jobs are also down below. And also, my promo code to get into Blue Water Maritime is also down below. You can use my QR code to it, TR350. They help you get all your STCW training. Any questions that you got as far as getting into the industry, you can call and they're gonna answer it. They cool people. They're my people. I vouch for them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I wouldn't send y'all nowhere that it ain't valid. So with all that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.